Now, there's a concept that every mitzvah has lessons that we can learn from the mitzvah and take that lesson and apply it to all the other mitzvahs in the Torah. For example, Shemitah teaches us Emunah and Bitachon. So we take the lessons of Shemitah and we apply that to our daily life, and we apply that while we do all the mitzvahs in the Torah. We take the lesson that we learn from Shemitah and we apply that and we use that to help us in our performance of mitzvahs throughout our lives. What about Parah Adumah can we take with us in our Avodas Hashem? So the Baal Shem Tov tells us as follows. Fascinating. The Gemara tells us in Pesachim that a person should do mitzvahs, learn Torah, even not for the best motives, because once you start doing it, even for not the best motives, eventually you will come to do the mitzvah b'shleimus, what's called lishma. So what's an example? A person can start learning not for lofty reasons. He start learning actually to become haughty, because people will give you kavod, people will give you honor. You'll get better jobs. You'll get rewarded in the next world by Hashem because you learned Torah, you did mitzvahs. That is shalol lishma. But once a person learns Torah and does mitzvahs, and he becomes on the level that he does things for the right purpose, then he no longer has the heter, the leniency that he can do things for ulterior motives. He should do it only for the fact that Hashem says to learn Torah and do mitzvahs. This concept is something that we learn from the Parah Adumah. Because the Parah Adumah is metaher tameim and metame tahirim. The Parah Adumah has a unique concept, and that's why it's called the quintessential, not Quentin, but the quintessential, tough crowd, Mevin Yovin, chok, because it has this dual aspect, that it purifies those who are impure, and it makes those that are pure impure. Because learning Torah and doing mitzvahs has this dual concept. When you are tameh, when you're not on a high level, and you learn Torah and you do mitzvahs, you know what happens? You become tahor, you become clean, you become pure, that you do mitzvahs on the high, lofty level. But once you're on that lofty level, then you only can stay tahor. Then you have to stay holy. But if you don't, and you lower your madrega, and you do mitzvahs not on the level that you're on, you do it on a lower level,